Hi everyone, this is me again, Teacher Noy, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we start this video, I would like to ask you one question. And this question is, how do you spend Mother's Day with your mother? I hope that you're going to write down your answer in the comment section, as I'm going to give you this very special video dedicated only to the mothers. Hi everyone! When I'm saying this is dedicated only to the mothers, and it's because we all know that we are celebrating a very special and important celebration on earth, and that is the Mother's Day. So allow me to greet all of the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. I hope that you are happy right now and your children are not causing you stress. But how do you celebrate Mother's Day with your mother? Are you the same with my family, where we gather in my aunt's house and eat dinner and appreciate and admire the mothers in our family? Mostly all of the things that we are talking during this day are all about mothers and how important they are in our lives and how we cherish and appreciate their existence. And this has been a tradition that we have been practicing in our family for a very long time. So you may have your own ways of celebrating this day with your family, but I hope that you are going to celebrate it focusing into the importance of this celebration, and that is for your mother. And that's what we are doing also in our family. You know, I'm so privileged to be surrounded by women who are very strong and empowered. And aside from their strong and empowered appearance, strong and empowered first line of the defense appearance, these women are also unconditional when it comes to giving their love, selfless, and they always think for what's best for their family. I am so grateful that I have my mother, who is always supporting me with all of the things that I'm doing in my life. She's always there to support me and would always give me the constructive feedback. But sometimes not too constructive, it would be deconstructive. But still, I appreciate everything that my mom is telling me. I'm always learning, and of course, I know that there are things that I am doing which are not really good. And thank you to my mother. I'm so grateful also to my aunts, who are always there to support me and how they are good mothers to their children. And I know that if they weren't that kind of a mother, which we are so dependent to, my cousins and my sister would not be the same kind of mother that they are. And that's because they influenced them to become the kind of mothers that they should be. With the kind of love and guidance that they have shown to their children, I'm sure that my sister and of course my cousins are all doing the same thing as what they have experienced from their mothers. And these things that they are doing for their family are not possible if not with this one person of whom I know was able to guide well their children into what kind of parents that they are right now. And who am I referring to? I am referring to the matriarch of our family, my Mama Lola, the mother of my mother. I am going to specifically give this as a dedication to my Mama Lola. And not because we have this kind of video, which you're going to see later on in this video, but it's because if I'm going to give you a little background of how we did and started doing this. A month ago, I uploaded a video with my Mama Lola, and we were building a ganda. And the reason behind why I decided to include her into my vlogs is because there was a time my mom and I were talking, and she noticed that my Mama Lola would want to have new activities in her life. And I just jokingly told my mom, and it was me and my Lola who was able to finish doing the STW Heroes Nobunaga. So for me, this will be a very cherished and important addition to my collection. I told you before that I am collecting Gundam when there is something special in my life that I want to remember. This one will be a very special one for me because I built it with my grandmother. You know, my grandmother, whom we are always calling our Mama Lola, is not only a loving grandmother to us or a mother to her children, but also a loving mother of her community. So I just want to share you a little background about my grandmother and call it boasting. I just love bragging the things which my grandmother was able to do in her life, because these are very inspiring, and I hope there are a lot of people who will be able to appreciate also all of the things that she did in her life. My grandmother, her professional career was a midwife. So she was a midwife for a very long time. But she's not just an ordinary midwife, because if you are going to San Miguel and talk to a lot of people there, you will be able to notice that if you are going to mention my grandmother's name, they will always tell that, she was the one who assisted me when I was giving birth to like this and like that. And there were so many people who can attest that. And there are also others who are saying that when my grandmother was doing this and that, she was doing it for free and not asking anything in return. And maybe that's the reason why when she was done already being a midwife, she had a calling. Yeah, it was a call for her to serve the municipality and serve as a municipal counsilor. And if you are going to San Miguel, San Miguel is a town in Catanduanes, and you're going to talk to a lot of people. Maybe the younger ones will not be able to, or maybe the younger ones were no longer aware of this. But if you're going to talk to the adult or even to the older people in San Miguel, if you're going to mention my Lola's name, she is known there. And they have a lot of stories about my Lola, about how she was able to give back to her community, do service, and was able to help a lot of people. She may not be the soft-spoken person because I told you a while ago that in our family, women are very strong. So my Lola, she was able to give service to a lot of people. Still, whenever she's scrolling using her iPad, yes, my Lola is techie and she has her Facebook. She can easily see the update of what's happening in San Miguel, and there are people who needs her help. She will always tell my aunt to extend the help that they are needing. Or if there is something that she can do, she will always do that. She'll always love to help other people. That is one thing that is worth emulating.
My mom.
Pag nangayas ka naman, tanong na kita, kabag gusto mong pahingalo o kaya ma-Facebook ka pa? Ga-Facebook ka baga?
Ay, ko ba nito?
At di pa man tapos. Tabad na ngayon ka na, ano pa malulog, ikan pang sarap malul. C3. Yan ang malul. Yan. Tapos, ilalag to ni yan.
Kuni, sarap siya na itong ang mamubuto. Sarap siya na.
Tapos ikan pa yan malul ng kabayo.
Kabali pa itong tugpon.
Iba man, binakay ko na pero iba man yung kabayo. Baga sa kabayo na sasakay
Ang
na.
kabayo.
Ano, pareho man sana din. O ni paano malul, mga gibonin ng mga Japanese.
Ito na. Japan.
Tapos, ginibonin daw ni. Tapos, anong isip mo? Baka, inalag ba ganin data? Sa, kasaday-saday ng mga parts na yan, nagigibonin daw. Tapos pag pigbulo mo,
Sa Japan dami, ang isulan lang dyan. Buko mga kayam sa nasurat. Praktikal dahil, nila, mag-ibong yung kitang barko.
Mama Lola was sharing about what she knew about the Japanese. Then, the conversation went in a different direction where she was sharing something that she shouldn't be sharing.
Gabi, di ka magmarites, ano ko to? Gabi dito to. Di ka na magpamarites. Di ka na, masakitan kita dyan mag-edit.
At this point, I knew that my Mama Lola is already comfortable of what we are doing.
So, nabagaw ni? Tataas na baga kita.
Wala ko inabagaw.
Tuwa na. Kamot na baga. Ang gigibon na dyan malol. Magigibon naman. Ano naman nakaipong.
Yan na kita. Tapos ako.
Yes. Pero pwede man na. Ano na kita. Para hindi ka mabore. Right leg naman. Picture ayan. Anong dyan malol?
Right leg mo lang. A6.
One thing that I was worried about was if my Mama Lola will get bored while we are building this scan plant.
Pero dyan ako, A6 na. Kasi yun. Kaya, ang kawata, nalog ko ni Malol, deo ni pwede sa mga saday na aki. Di ba sabi ninda, gatang bagasinda na ang kawata para yan sa mga aki.
Pero ako yan na. Dapat nakawata ka, batig-batig man lang.
Di pwede yung sa saday na aki. Yung sa rongay binakay ko ni dapat ang makawat kayo 15 years old na. 15.
Kung gumanyan, pinapabakain niya sa
Sa
sa mga tindahan.
Mas barato yan Malol pag human na.
Ilang mata.
Barato na. Tapano Malol, ang mga tao, gabaya kayo sindan yan, ta gusto ninda magbuo. Gaba kayo sindan yan, ta gusto ninda magbuon. Ngunyan, kung ang baba kayo ninda, nabuo na. Kaya sinda mauugma. Na syempre, ang gusto ninda sinda mismo ang magabuo.
Sa imo kayo, experience man sa
Na rin.
sa ipag-ibo, tapan
Kung
happy mama kapag nakabo ka, nakalibo ka.
kaya ka rin ako ipanakaw ni.
Hmm.
Bagaman kang panahon pag gapayagan silyo ka mo, sa kagapaya cross stitch, di ba mas nauugma ka mo nagagansilyo
Pero
sa
mas masakit to, dapat yung
Arin.
kalino.
ang arin.
Ano?
Bako man, joke lang yan.
Buda ang mga kapag ang mga gamit, yung mga masakit, ang mga sagad na ibaga.
Kanyan Malol, mas mga sagaday
Mga
pa.
delikado.
Think that my Mama Lola is not a pro when it comes to vlogging. And I'm sure that no one will be contesting that. And one thing that I'm so grateful about this opportunity that I am having to spend with my Mama Lola is that I was able to enjoy doing something that I really like to do. And of course, my Mama Lola, as you can see, she's also enjoying and helping me in building this ganpla. Though she may feel that she was not able to help a lot, but still, this one is something
Nakasulat
that
talaga
I
yung Malol,
enjoy.
Japanese. Ang nagibo ka ni mga kapun.
Sa Japan talaga laki, ang mga matibay na doon ka, kaya din mga eskwela kaya. Kaya mga gipong yung
Kasi di ka na magtaning panganing tao. Kabad magamot kita. Munang kanpuntahan ka uya.
Paano doon sa opisina ko, sa klinik ko, ang nagsurvey niya na kulong na ng hapon,
Ang nag-survey ning
kampusan ko,
Sain,
kapitan mo din.
yung Campo Santo sa San Miguel mismo.
Tapos nagpasabuto nung doon. Ang duty niya yun doon, ako mag-a-duty doon.
Oh.
Tapos nagparisto na sa amo. Yung sabi niya, mas matibay kami mga hapon. Hindi na silang awasan. Hindi sila mga trabaho, hindi sila aktuan.
At paano sinda siguro Malol, mas nakapokus sinda sa
Ano?
mas nakapokus sinda sa skills.
Baan?
Kita baga paano pero sa nang puro knowledge.
Bata pa, engineer na.
Mga
20 years old.
kang panahon Malol, pag 20 years old, pwede ka naman maging engineer.
Tapos,
Ngunyan ang pagkainawig, ngunyan yung pag-eskwela.
ipasugutan na mo, sabi ni, do you know how to sing sayonara? Oo, nagkanta
Do you know
sayonara.
how to?
Tapos, pagpapagkami,
Nga tayo kaning song na sayonara.
dapat si Maring, batid, si Maring nakaisip.
Ang sabi mo Malol, do you know how to sing?
Yung Maring na midwife na sa iba ko.
Oh.
Sabi ni Saiko, sabi ni, sample ng isang winara,
Pero di siya batid magtagalog Malol.
batid,
Batid magtagalog.
Tagalog.
Pero kamo syempre pa English nyo. Dito batid mag-English.
Kami.
Day, yung hapon, di mo batid mag-English.
Ay, nakasabot, bakit ka nakasabot?
Nakasabot, pero
Tapi kapot ni, do you know how to sing sayonara? Sa dahiya. Tapos, ay inay, kapitan yung istorya na mo, kasama rin kami tul ka istorya, alas lusin, may pa kami nangaylaw. Nauringot si Pipi, amo, Santara, Inspector.
buhay pa yun, Malol.
Nauringot sa amo,
Malol, buhay pa yun.
kada na,
Amen.
baga kami, kuya ba?
Tabad, buhay pa yun, Malol. Ano ka tanyan?
Kaya una, pinagangin, baga kami kuya ba?
Kaya nauyam siya. Kasi man yun, tangata man siya nauyam.
Ha?
Tangata man siya nauyam.
Pagka pa yung istorya, kami nagutom na siguro yun.
Tapos, pero, kang panahon na ito, Malol, ano ka kayo to? Midwife ka pa lang kayo to? Ano ka na?
Ha?
Midwife ka kayo to? O,
Midwife ako,
ang una ko, ano ka na?
Kagawad.
Kagawad.
dahil
Tangata, takaibahan ka pag-survey niya.
kami kasi malipan yun, ng mga 19, what na yun?
Wait lang, Malol. Pero nga, takaibahan ka pag-survey, di ba midwife ka?
Kasi tanong-tanong ba yan doon ta, ano kasi namin magamayang, mga buda, yung mga malibok na tao.
Don't get me wrong if there are parts in the video where I am making my voice louder. It's just because my grandmother is experiencing difficulty in hearing. But at the age of 87, all I can say, my grandmother has a very sharp mind. Yes, she has a very sharp mind that if I will be spending time with her, I would love her to share to me all of the things that happened in her past. And because she knew everything, every detail, and all of those things are very interesting.
Ano talaga siya. Ay gahiro talaga yung katinakula. Ta mga robot talaga ano. Di pa, kulang pa.
Dito na siya na.
Kulang pa. Oh, binaumihan ni Malol. Dit naman sana Malol.
Yay! We're already halfway through finishing this Ganpla. But this time I was so worried that my grandmother was already tired, so I was suggesting that she should take her rest and I'm just going to continue building the Ganpla at home. But she insisted that we have to finish it. I can see in her face that she was already invested into building this Ganpla, which was something that I really enjoyed while I am looking at her and also building the Ganpla, because I felt like that I did not waste her time and I was able to spend time with her while we are doing something that I like and hopefully something that she will like. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I think that this will be the first and last time that she will be building something like this one, because she was always thinking that her contribution into the process was not that big and there could be another person who could have contributed a lot and making it quick or making the process of building it faster. That's my grandmother. She doesn't want to become a burden. That's why she was thinking that if there's someone who could help me building this, I should be inviting that person instead of her. But what I enjoyed in doing this one is I was able to enjoy building a Ganpla with her, which is something that is very rare to happen. And finally, we're done building SDW Heroes Nobunaga. I hope you enjoyed this video.
May tumatid-magiling ako na, huwag na doon ano.
Oh, pero din na siya
Yung
hayawig.
mga batid-magiling.
Pero din na siya hayawig ang trabaho.
Hindi. Mga batid-magiling nito, makaisig mga ano.
Bako ngayon masyadong mahal.
Pag-ibo siya, sa pag-ibo siya na.
Bako ngayon masyadong mahal.
Pero ang pag-ibo,
O yung pag-ibo kang angalo. Pero paano Malol, ang value kan aduman sa pag-ibo.
dapat man tanongin natin.
Tapos ikan pa yan Malol niyo. Tapos ikan pa siyang special move, ikan siyang weapon.
Tapos na to,
Tapos ikan pa yan.
ay na, imutan tapang may na.
Ani Malol, ikan siya kani, special move. Tapos ikan siya yung weapon. Ang gigibon mo pag special move, ani Malol pa yun kasi mo. Hari ang kaning payo.
Ay,
Ihari ito naman yung payo.
ano na pagpawa, diba sunod ka, ba't magkapulong
Dahil paano, mas magayon siya ba na ba pag hariba niyo? Pag hinari mo.
When you thought we're done already, but wait, there's more, because my grandmother was able to see some of the parts that were not yet attached. She told me that we have to finish it, so we resumed building it again. Well, this is an indicator that my grandmother enjoyed the process and enjoyed what we are doing. And I am happy knowing and seeing that my grandmother was also happy of what we are doing. What you see here in this video is that Ganpla building is not only a hobby of young adults, but can also be a hobby of everyone, regardless of their age. But I will still stay firm that if this will be a hobby of a child, there should be a parental guidance.
Anak ka ba yun? Yan.
Dan,
Din.
dapat painong tamal sa ano. Yun na, Dan. Nag-enjoy ka man Malol.
Ikaw ang ganan ng tagutin.
Nag-enjoy ka man ng mini activity ta.
Kamu mo yung anita.
Ngata.
Kamu mo yung anita. Di mo naintindihan ko ba? Kami mga magana hilingusan.
Pero at least di ba, nailing mo na ako.
Hindi mo magana hilingan ko. Hindi man baga. Hindi talagang tunay. Actual talaga.
Pero mas ano, magayon siya.
Mas magaling mo na ito man lang.
Aman na.
Ba't maputol naman yan mo?
Hindi man yung mapuputol. Sa ilalagtayan sa ano. Kasi kanya yung kabayo. Ano, ibubuto pa yung kabayo?
Ay man.
Ay, doon pa sa yung next
Ayun.
time naman yung kabayo.
Sa otro naman.
Magdang ka na, bye-bye.
Mamirin niya.
Magdang,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. One.
I'm going to keep this as a treasure that I will keep in my life forever. And I'm so happy that I am so happy that we're able to do this, because as what I am telling you a while ago, when will be the right time that we are going to enjoy doing the things that we are doing and share it with our family. And I'm so grateful that my grandmother was able to spend time with me, though she was saying that she doesn't want to do this again. She was not able to contribute a lot into the process. I'm a very team player. When you're a team player, you wanted to really be part of the team and contribute into what you're doing. I appreciated the experience because my Mama Lola was very appreciative into what we are doing. She did not say, or she did not quit when we were doing the process. I was a little bit concerned also whether if she will be able to do it, but she was able to do it, and she was able to enjoy doing it. I just don't know if she still wants to do more, but this is something that I am going to treasure in my life. This is an SDW Heroes Nobunaga, and it has a partner horse, hoping that my grandmother will still accept the challenge of building the horse. But tell me what you think about this video. Are you also planning to do it as an activity with a family member, with your wife, with your mother, or your children? I'm sure that this is also something that you can spend, or this is also a good recreational activity that you can spend with your family. I've been seeing a lot of videos online wherein there are wives or even children who are already concerned because their fathers were really invested into collecting ganitla. And I'm sure that if you're going to involve your family and make it a family activity, they will be able to appreciate what you're doing. I hope that you enjoyed what I shared with you. There is emotional part, there are also public announcements that I've shared with you. But thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for being here, and hopefully that you're going to support always Teacher Noy. What are we going to do for Father's Day? My dad is already here. Maybe I'm going to include him in the video. But right now, I hope that you're going to like, share, subscribe, comment, do everything to support Teacher Noy. Thank you so much. Hi everyone, this is me again, Teacher Noy, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video and this is your first time watching Teacher Noy, please do not forget to click my image below and subscribe in this channel. And if you're still interested in watching for more videos, there are so many choices here in this side. Please do not forget to support Teacher Noy. Like, subscribe, watch, and comment. And if possible, share it to your friends. Thank you for watching. Bye everyone.